This is something that was reported a couple of days ago, and honestly, I feel like it's an impressive feat considering the fact that the game came out during the last generation when the PS4, Xbox One was still popular. I'm talking about Nier Automata. That game came out back in 2017, and it was just revealed the other day that it's exceeded 9 million copies in terms of sales. And based off of what I know, that game came out for the PS4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC. I don't think it's necessarily been ported for the PS5 or the Xbox Series X, which makes sense because those consoles are backwards compatible to my knowledge. And yeah, I mean, Nier Automata is one of the best IPs that Square Enix has right now. And honestly, I don't think Square Enix has really put out a really good game, or at least a really good RPG game since Nier Automata from 2017. Probably excluding, Final Fantasy Remake from 2020, and even Final Fantasy Rebirth from this year, which is pretty decent, but it got overshadowed by Metaphor and Fantasio and Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth and other RPGs that came out in 2024. And along with the game being very popular, it turns out the anime series from 2023 is actually popular as well. And I think the anime series only has like one season, and a lot of people have nothing but good things to say about it. The visuals look great, the storytelling is good. Um, yeah, I mean, it's like, it's something that a lot of people have, praised since, its release, and I believe, if you wanna see the anime series, you would have to go to Amazon Prime Video or Crunchyroll or whatever to watch the anime series, but either way, I feel like this is a game that definitely needs a sequel sometime in the future because it seems like most of Square Enix's other games that they've come out with within the past couple of years haven't either been doing too well or they've just been overshadowed altogether. And when it comes down to RPGs in general, it seems like things are becoming more and more competitive because you look at like high profile RPGs that's come out over the years. We've seen Hogwarts Legacy, which I think did like 30 mil in terms of sales, and that was something that was published by Warner Brothers. And then you have Elden Ring, which came out back in 2022, and last time I checked, it did over 28 million copies in terms of sales, and that was a Bandai Namco creation. And of course, you have Metaphor and Fantasio from last year, and even though that game has sold like roughly over 1 mil, um, I don't know. I mean, the game is something that a lot of people were very high on. They love the art style, the direction, the story, the gameplay, all that stuff. A lot of people were really high on that, and it's quite possible that that game will continue to skyrocket in terms of sales as 2025 moves forward. But as far as Near Automata is concerned, I think it's a game that exceeded a lot of people's expectations in terms of commercial success. And honestly, we're just gonna have to wait and see, you know, whether or not Square Enix decides to come out with a sequel for this game anytime in the near future, or whether or not they plan on waiting until the next generation when we get the PlayStation 6. I'm not exactly sure whether or not this game is going to be ported to the Switch 2. And the thing is, the Switch 2 hasn't been revealed yet. I don't know whether or not the Switch 2 is going to be backwards compatible. But I heard that the Switch 2 is supposed to be as strong or stronger than the base PS4. So, what would be the point if you could just, play this game on the original PlayStation 4? You know what I mean? So um, yeah, I mean, this game, for the most part, I think is one that's going to go down as one of Square Enix's best RPGs of the teens decade, and a lot of people would even put this game above, Final Fantasy 15, which came out back in 2016. And I think that was a game that did better in terms of commercial success, but there were a lot of people who felt like Final Fantasy 15 was overrated, but at the same time, it was still better than Final Fantasy 16 in terms of commercial success and in terms of I guess, getting mainstream attention altogether. But but yeah, I mean, I really hope that Square Enix comes out with a sequel for this game sometime in the near future.